Sitting here on this keyboard are two phones. This one is an HTC Touch Pro2. Oop. Stay. This one is an HTC G1. Now, what do these two phones have in common? Exactly, yeah. What they do is they will both... Stop it. They both run Android natively. No, seriously. In the time since I've had this, I used it for a while running Android off the SD card, and then I stopped when I got a newer phone, but my new phone broke. I went back to this. This phone's broken. Ignore it. When I came back, I found that the XD Android project had matured to the point where now you could load Android off of the NAND memory. Oh God, this phone's beat up. In the phone instead of from an SD card, essentially making the phone a native Android device. It is usable day to day, as some of the members will tell you. Shout out to Arg here. Hello. And things that did not previously work when running from an SD card do now work, such as you can plug in the phone and mount it as a flash memory device, and you can... I actually can't think of anything else right now. Some things are not working though. I do not think Bluetooth audio is working. No. Bluetooth audio works, but Bluetooth file transfer does not. And the video camera is broken, though the regular camera does work. There are some graphical issues when rotating the screen in certain applications, most notably the gallery app. If you try to rotate the screen when you're in that, you'll get a garbled screen, but you can still get back to home screen just fine. And since this is only a 512 megahertz device with 256 megs of RAM, which is about equivalent to modern low-end Android devices, it will be kind of slow, which is further amplified by the fact that it is a WVGA screen, meaning it's got a lot of pixels to push. So if you're wanting something that runs amazingly fast and also gives you that amazing hardware keyboard, well, you'd probably be better off with a MyTouch 4G Slide if you wanted something really fast and really sleek and that ran really well. This is mostly just good for those of you who hate Windows Mobile so much that you want absolutely nothing related to it in any way on your phone. So, let's get started. Okay, so you're going to want to pull the battery out of your device to make sure it's completely off and boot it up into the tricolor screen, and then you're going to want to... Whoop, hang on. Ignore that. I boogered a little bit. There we go. Tricolor screen. You're going to want to plug in your handy dandy USB cord and flash it back to stock. Download the stock ROM for your phone, in my case the T-Mobile software update package thingy majiggery doodly dop. You're going to want to run that. Your phone, excuse me, flash it back to stock Windows Mobile, and from there we can continue loading. We can begin to load Android, but if you've yeah, it's just best to erase your phone, go back to stock, start from there. It just makes everything nicer in the long run. Okay, so it's loading. It'll do that. I'll come back when my phone is back running in stock, because that takes like 20 minutes and I really don't want to bore you all with a really long video like I've been doing lately. Okay, so while that is flashing, you're going to want to go over to your handy dandy little computer machine here and go to this XD Android thread, which I will have linked down there because my camera doesn't focus. I'm using my cheap camera again. You're going to want to go down to the big bold text that says latest version. Remember that. And then you're going to want to download this zip file here. That zip file is going... Wait. Yeah. Yes, that zip file, that will go on your SD card. This, you will also download. That will also go on your SD card. This, you will download and you will go put that in C, and it is a prerequisite for this that you have ADB and Fastboot installed. I'm not going to show you how to do that because that is a completely separate tutorial, so wait a few weeks and for me to get that tutorial up, or go search for a tutorial on your own. So you're going to want to go to your ADB, Fastboot, whatever. You're going to want to put that in the in the Platform Tools folder. You're going to want to save that there. My gosh, I already had it open. What is this nonsense? So you're going to want to save the recovery.img into your Fastboot folder, and I actually have downloaded that. Oh, there we go. And the gapps.zip will also go on the SD card of your phone. Do you see a pattern here? Everything goes on your phone except the recovery image, which goes in your Fastboot folder. While those are downloading, the phone will be flashing, and we can move things along a lot quicker. Okay, so once you've got your phone back to stock, you need to copy those zip files you downloaded, that one, the recovery, and the Google Apps. You take those and you copy them onto your SD card. Oh, and wait, yes, you copy the 2 zips and the NBH file, and you stick them on your SD card. Now, unplug your phone, put the SD card back in your phone if you took it out like I did, because I'm a dazed and confused person. Oh, this is difficult with one hand. And I'm totally not paying any attention to the camera. There. Okay, so once you get it in, turn off your phone. We're done with Windows Mobile. Never gonna see it again. Ha ha ha. So say your goodbyes. Oh, geez, what am I doing? I'm pushing random buttons. Power off. Okay. Now, when the power actually goes off, goodbye. Good riddance. Press and hold the volume down button, and then turn it on. We'll go to the tricolor screen that we are very familiar with. Loading, checking. There's that image file that we downloaded from the XD Android thread. Push power button to start update image. Yes. Update is in progress. Drop the phone. Right. That helps too. At least I didn't interrupt the update. That would have been bad. I think that might have actually bricked my phone if I actually did interrupt the update. But no. Update success. At this point, I'm going to plug my USB cable into the right computer, and you will pull the battery again, which I almost accidentally did, and ruined everything. Okay, set down. Pull the battery. Now, we put the battery back in. And turn the phone on. T-Mobile, stick together. Yes, sure, like glue. Which this phone certainly isn't. It's old. Okay. Mini poop loader. We're in mini poop loader. Woo! Okay, let me put the battery cover back on. And at this point, you take your handy dandy USB cable here and you plug it into your phone. Fastboot processing commands. At this point, you go to this Google code page, which I'll have linked in the bottom. You go down to when it says clean install method. You go to in your command window, type these commands. In this, hang on, let me set it down. This is assuming you have Fastboot and such set up. Okay. So, you're going to type... Actually, why don't I point it at the phone? That might actually be mildly interesting to look at. So here we go, you can watch it interpret commands. You're going to type Fastboot devices. If everything works, you should see some gibberish on your screen. That means it's working. So now you type Fastboot erase recovery, enter. Fastboot erase boot, enter. Fastboot erase MISC, enter. Fastboot erase system, enter. Fastboot erase data, guess what? Enter. Fastboot erase cache, enter. If it gives you an error when you're erasing data, that's okay. This is really just to make sure everything's good. This isn't really necessary if you are going from Windows. Mostly just, it's just a good thing to do. Now, if you correctly, if you put that image file, the recovery image, the recovery.img, there, in your Fastboot folder, you will now type, I don't know why I picked that up, Fastboot / recovery.img. Enter, and we wait. Some magic should happen. And it says finished. So now I'm going to take this off. I'm going to type. I'm holding the camera with my throat. Okay, Fastboot Reboot. Now, push enter. And when it is rebooting, see the blue screen? Push the power button. Look at that, it's a recovery. Now is the point where you give yourself a nice pat on the back. Essentially what we have here, oh, you can disconnect the USB now, don't need that anymore. What we have here is a device that is all nice and ready and perfect and ready, willing, and able to have Android stuck on it. This is a recovery just like any other Android device. If you ever flash an Android device, you know what to do from here. And if you don't know, I'm going to stop, refocus the camera, and show you. Hello to the people that don't know how to flash a ROM. Okay. So, you're going to go to Apply Update from SD Card. You push the green button to accept things. Ta-da! You're going to go to the OMG_Rhodium -1.2.3 numbers, the zip file that you downloaded, the one that isn't gapps.zip. You're going to push the green button. Ta-da! Install SD card. A bunch of stuff is going to scroll by. It's going to take a little while. You're going to see a progress bar. That progress bar is going to fall. Ooh, nice ASCII art. Wow. It's flashing. Look at it. Look at the glory. Bask in the glory. Are you basking yet? Are you? Well, look at that progress bar. It's almost done, which means it's about time to reboot. Eventually. Just gotta wait a couple seconds. Really need a better camera. Up. It's almost there, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, it's almost there. Suspense is killing me. Install complete. Now this menu pops up. Reboot system now. Push the green button. Rebooting. Now this first reboot, this first boot is going to take bloody ages. So I'm going to cut away. Once it boots, actually I'll just show you the beginning of the boot. Big scary blue screen with a bunch of scrolling text. Ignore that. And then there will be an ACL screen, ignore that as well. Then finally there will be the Android loading screen, after which you'll be dumped into an Android Gingerbread home screen. I would not do anything. Leave it for about 10 to 15 minutes, then reboot the phone a couple, and then, well, just leave it for 10 or 15 minutes or so. Let it work out some stuff, settle some issues with its demons, and once you've let it sit for a few minutes, unpause this video because I'm cutting to the next part of the tutorial. Unless, of course, you don't want Google Maps or Google Mail or the Marketplace or anything, in which case you can just use your phone as it is for basic texting and stuff, but it will be kind of useless without the ability to download apps from the market or synchronize with your Google services. So, I'll see you then. So, a few minutes went by, you came back, and your phone was turned off like this. So, turn it back on. There it goes. Unlock it. Home screen. Just scroll around back and forth a little bit. Point out a couple things. The key maps are a little bit weird out of the box. The home button is the menu. The back button is the back button. The call button is still the call button. And the in button turns it off and on, which is a bit redundant. We have a dedicated button for that. So, what are you gonna do? Well, you're gonna turn the phone back on. Unlock it. Go to the main menu, which is very difficult to do through a camera viewfinder. I'm gonna go to spare parts. And you're going to go down to end button behavior, change that to go to home. That's the most logical option. So now the back button takes you to the home because it's good to have a home key. At this point, push and hold the power button. You will get this menu. Tap reboot and tap recovery, then OK. The phone will reboot. Guess where? Guess where it reboots? Just guess. Guess real quick. Guess where the phone is going to reboot to. It's going to reboot to the recovery. Oh my goodness. My mind just got blown. It's rebooting to the recovery. Stand together. Yes. Using Aperture Science Glue, no doubt. Blue screen of wonderment. And it's also interesting to note that there is absolutely no Microsoft operating system on here anymore. Nothing being used to bootstrap it or anything else. It's running from the memory just like any other native device. Okay, so now we go to Flash Zip or Apply Update from SD card. Then button. To accept, we go to gapps.zip. Green button again. And we have more progress bars. This one goes significantly faster, though. Look at the reflection of my light in your camera view in the camera viewfinder. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Look at the camera, a little cheap point and shoot. Me holding it weird. Oh, it's almost done. Install complete. Reboot. Now we wait some more. Easy for me to say. And we will come back to that. We'll leave it for a little bit. Come back to that after it has booted. Guess what we do now? Turn the phone back on. Imagine that. Unlock it. And a slightly borked setup appears. Little Android, just like usual. We'll skip for now. Next. You can tell how polished this is. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it'll look. No, I clicked stuff. It's all gone horribly wrong. Okay, so you'll be back at the home screen. Again, you're gonna want to let your stupid back cover. You're gonna want I cannot into language today. You're going to want to leave your phone alone for a little while, and just because it's really slow right now, because it's just loaded and everything. But what you will notice is you have some new icons. Google Mail, Maps, Market, Latitude, Messaging, or no, Messaging was already there. News and Weather. No YouTube. I thought there was YouTube. Oh well. Either way, you have those now. Yay. So there you have it. It's Android. It's all set up. It's running on your phone. After you leave it for a while, it will be rather quick. One thing I suggest you do is install Launcher Pro for a really fast experience on here. Also, if you do not like the default Gingerbread theme, I have found this one, Gingerbread, that I really like. Just a little plug there. Kevin, you owe me. Not really, I don't have a clue who that guy is. So yeah, that is a good theme. Looks great on the phone. Phone runs pretty well. I haven't found any critical things that keep me from using it, other than the lack of video recording is slightly annoying, but should be fixed in the next release, hopefully. If not, tell everyone to get to it. This is the commercial part of the video. Yeah! RetroNet. This isn't just a YouTube channel. We have a website. Well, most of it's my personal website, but if you go over here and you click on BBS, whoa, look at that, it's a forum. Look at that, all these boards and all these people, and oh my gosh, and 386 posts, it's so amazing. And we don't send any emails because I disabled all that in PBB. It's all really nice. There's not many rules. Just try to behave yourself or you'll get banned. I have a very low tolerance for that. But it is a very close-knit, nice community. We have ponies if you like that. We have Minecraft, Urban Terrorwise Flight, and if you have a suggestion for any forum that you want us to add, we will probably add it, because we're nice like that. And we listen to our community of all 6 of us. So yes, join. We need new members. You won't regret it. And if you do regret it, then there's something wrong with you.